In a world that's powered by violence, on the streets where the violent have power, a new generation carries on an old tradition.
Hi guys, welcome to another Steve review. Today I want to talk about one of my most favourite films, because like Mark Scorsese, he's making a new film hopefully this year, The Silence, and it looks amazing. It has Liam Neeson, and I believe it follows these Christian, these people who try and convert these Japanese people over to the Christian faith, and they end up getting tortured. And it sounds really interesting, and hopefully it's released this year, sometime around Oscar season, I guess. But let's get to the film I want to review, and I want to talk about one of my favourite films he's made. I've said about Wolf of Wall Street, Raging Bull, Taxi Driver. So I'll be reviewing Goodfellas. Yes, Goodfellas. And if you haven't seen Goodfellas, go and watch it. Go and watch it right now. It stars Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, and it basically follows this young child as he goes up through the ranks of the Mafia, and it's from the late 50s to the late 80s. And then what I like about this film is just cinematography, how there's these long takes, and it just sort of shows everything, and it just makes you feel very you're very in the story, and you're very immersive in the story. With it makes you feel like you're there, and it makes you feel like you're very it just makes you more connected to the characters. I think it's just it's very I want to get this out of the way. It's a very violent film. The film is very violent. You have people getting shot, people getting killed, people getting their throats cut, and you have people getting stabbed and stuff, and cars blowing up, and this is one part when Joe Pesci shoots a guy's foot. You have you can see where he shot him, and there's blood splurting out everywhere. And I think what I like about this film most is just the dialogue between Joe Pesci and the main character and Robert De Niro. Just the connection you feel between those three characters is just amazing, and it just proves why Mark Scorsese is one of the greatest directors out there today. And I really think the film is worth watching. It's worth seeing, especially if you haven't seen it before. Goodfellas, it came out in 1990, and it just blew people away, because it's very out of its it's not very Mark Scorsese's films. They become more of a genre itself. It's more because no one's really made a mafia film like Mark Scorsese since maybe tonally maybe the Goodfather, because just connection you have between the characters, and you see the how the mafia corrupts people through just how he our main character he becomes more corrupt, and he just becomes more just more of a bad person. He's more of an anti hero. He's more of he's just more of a he starts off as this innocent person, and he becomes as a kid he just does these stuff as the low ranks of the mafia, just blowing up cars, and he's also then he goes off to the he just goes off to work for Robert De Niro, and then he meets Joe Pesci, and then he just he sort of gets into the higher ranks, and then all things just start crumbling and just being destroyed around him, and it's just beautiful to watch, because you spend so much time with these characters, and then they just it's just very satisfying, because most of the like endings to the characters are very believable. Like you believe those characters would do those things. They're not just like massive plot points because of the like some mysterious thing just made them do that. It's like you believe most of the decisions they do. That's why I like Marcel Scorsese, because his dialogue is very iconic, and his dialogue is very like it's very believable, and it makes you feel like it's very like Quentin Tarantino. It's very like you'd believe people are saying those sort of things, like in Pulp Fiction when they're just driving around, they're just like talking like normal people, like they're not really talking about anything particular. They're just talking about like McDonald's and France, and yeah, I'd probably give this overall. I'd probably give this. The story is brilliant. The characters are amazing. They're well acted. It's directed beautifully, and I'd probably give it a 5 out of 5 because this is probably one of my favourite films, like especially in the Mafia genre, and especially the fact that Marcel Scorsese directed it. And like, subscribe, and comment below what other films you want me to review. And see you again on our Steve Review.